Hello, my name is Michaela Hanley. This is my name in sign language. And I'm an attorney here at Northwest Justice Project. We serve people all across Washington State with various civil legal needs. My job is to serve members of the deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing community, providing direct communication access. Pretty cool. Today, we're talking with Deborah Kahn about how she fought for and advocated for her right to access healthcare under the Americans with Disabilities Act. We'll also talk with her lawyer in that case, Christy Cruz, who was my predecessor at Northwest Justice Project, about her journey advocating for Deborah.
I was like, yes, accomplished. Mission accomplished. Yay! I have a lot to be grateful for Northwest Justice Project. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Deborah Kahn. I was born with Usher's, which is a genetic condition affecting both hearing and vision. I use a protactile language interpreter. Notice I will place my hands on hers while she signs. This is called tactile interpreting. Because if someone were to sign in front of me, I wouldn't see all of it. Instead, I rely on touch to minimize miscommunication. Now, PT or protactile is fairly new. It's designed more for deaf-blind people, but sighted people do still benefit from it. You'll notice they have their hands on my knees. That's part of protactile language. And then if she signs to me, you'll notice me tapping on her knee too, because that reciprocity is important.
My name is Christy Cruz. I worked at the Northwest Justice Project at the time for 10 years. Federal law requires businesses or services that are open to the public have communication that is equivalent for persons with disabilities as it is for people without disabilities. For a deaf or deafblind person, that requires effective communication. But for Deborah, she can't see video remote interpreting, VRI. She can't use that. That's not effective communication.
I had an appointment for a colonoscopy. And I thought, video remote interpreting? How? I'm laying down trying to see the screen. That doesn't work. So I had a problem with that. VRI is a good, but maybe better for people who are deaf, but not deaf-blind. VRI relies on Wi-Fi, and does Wi-Fi always work perfectly? No, it freezes, it glitches, it's choppy, which can be frustrating. Doctors sometimes get frustrated. It's not 100% reliable. I started to get more angry, upset. I ruminated. I happened to air my frustrations to a staff member at one of my doctor's appointments. She asked for my contact information, email, and phone number to give to the compliance officer. I decided to call. I'd always leave a message after the recording. I'd wait a while, still no response, so I'd follow up, and again, I'd get the recording. That was the last straw. I went to the Deafblind Service Center. I complained and asked them, what do I do? They referred me to Christy at Northwest Justice Project. She helped me draft a letter and mail it to the Department of Justice. After that, I sat patiently and waited until finally I got a response from the DOJ. I was elated. They accepted my case.
Deborah, the settlement was announced last December. When you first found out about it, how did you feel?
I was happy. I read that it set up a $400,000 compensation fund for deaf and deafblind patients. And I was like, yes, accomplished. Mission accomplished. Yay!
One reason why we recommend or advise filing a federal complaint is because you can achieve both policy changes and monetary compensation to the person who is harmed. So those people should get compensated, absolutely. And at the same time, many people also want policy changes. They want improvements for all deaf and deafblind patients, so no one else has to experience that again. So in that regard, this settlement was a major victory.
Do you need legal help? We're here to support you. Northwest Justice Project assists people across Washington state with various civil legal needs in areas such as housing, family law, benefits, disability rights, and more. We have an ASL fluent attorney on staff, that's me, and we're happy to provide additional accommodations as needed, such as pro-tactile language. Please feel free to contact us at the information below.